What up, vets, military? Hey, today we're going to be talking about how to get you paid at the 100% level utilizing the 100% individual unemployability if it applies to you. Now, if you like this type of content, tune in. I got some good information for y'all. Hopefully it helps you in your claims process. Now, let's get into it. Well, it's a unique part of the VA's compensation program that allows the VA to pay veterans at the 100% level, even though they may not be at 100% with all of their service-connected disabilities combined. What are some of the basic requirements? Well, first, show and prove that you are unable to maintain a sufficient gainful employment due to your service-connected disabilities. And they can either be physical or mental disabilities. If you're doing side hustles, out the side, odd jobs here and there, the VA, they don't consider these gainful employment. They consider these type of jobs or, these type of workings as to be less than, minimal employment opportunities. You doing these odd jobs are not going to affect your request for putting in an IU claim to request for that 100% status. Second requirement is you're going to need a single disability rated at 60% or higher, or if you don't have a single disability at 60%, you can have multiple disabilities totaling 70%, but one of those disabilities need to be at least 40%. So keep that in mind. If you don't have a 60%, you can always take, the 70% route, but you have to ensure that one of those disabilities are at 40%. So, evidence required. This is what the VA is looking for. First off, they're going to be looking at your disabilities. If you have the 60% criteria for the single disability or multiple disabilities at 70%, and one of those disabilities are 40. The second they're going to be looking at, how do you plan on proving that you're not maintaining gainful employment and the income that you've made over the past year is less than the federal poverty line, or the PVL. And this is what the VA is going to be looking for. So in order to maintain as well as apply for 100% IU, you need to be able to prove that you're making less than the federal poverty line. So you do this by submitting a personal statement. Articulate yourself. Say, if you had a good job, you possibly lost it due to a mental illness that you have service-connected or a physical illness, feet, elbows, knees, back, whatever the case may be. As well as if you get a letter or a buddy statement from that employer you was working at that let you go, or they can't keep you around because you're either having issues with your mental state or you physically just can't do the job anymore. Regardless if it's physical labor or office work, you can't be sitting around 8 hours a day because you're having hip pain, and you're getting migraines, stuff like this. So going into that, if you can obtain a buddy statement, that's going to look good, especially coming from the employer, spouse, any coworkers. You need to develop your argument for why the VA should give you 100% IU. Going in there, once approved, and this is all you would need. The VA, they have an automated system. Once you are approved for 100% individual unemployability with the VA, they have an automated system that's going to go, check yearly, make sure you're not earning more than the federal poverty line, as well as you still need to submit, your maintenance letter every year. Not maintenance letter, but you have to apply for it every year to maintain it, as well as, your initial time. So some benefits that come with 100% IU are health and obviously the compensation rates. So, and that's it for today. Hey, if you like this type of content, got some references down below. It's going to point you to, the federal poverty line if you want to look at it yourself, as well as some more information. Until next time.